Keeping your crystals clear of stagnant energy is the best way to take full advantage of their magic. Cleansing and recharging your crystals are two different things. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys different methods and techniques that you can use to cleanse and recharge your crystals. Hello magical friends, if you're new to my channel, my name is Sassy. I am the owner of Sassy Clover, where we explore mystical treasures, crystals, and spiritual vibes. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can see more magical content like this. If you are new to crystals, you may be curious as to how you can take full advantage of the properties that they offer. The very first thing you should always do is cleanse your crystals, regardless of where you purchase them from. Even if you purchased from a shop that cleansed them for you, you don't know what type of energy this crystal has picked up. So one of the amazing things about crystals is that they tend to absorb energy, both positive and negative, and they absorb the energy of everything around them. So it's so important that you cleanse your crystals to remove them of any of that stagnant or negative energy that they have picked up, because you don't want to bring that into your environment. And then it's also important to recharge them to make sure that they are performing at their best. A few signs that your crystals will give you to indicate that they need cleansing is sometimes they can feel heavy or dull. Another sign is they've been around chaotic or negative energy or in that type of environment. They don't seem to be bringing you the energy that you were expecting, or they don't seem to be working effectively like they used to. These are all signs telling you that you need to cleanse your crystals and restore them back to nature's intended vibrations. I'm going to give you a few methods of how to cleanse your crystals. However, it is extremely important that you do research first on the type of crystal you have and the cleansing techniques for that crystal, because some crystals don't do well with certain cleansing methods. The first one I'm going to mention is the water cleansing technique, and this is just like it sounds. You will run your crystal underneath running water to wash away any of the negative or unwanted energies that that crystal has absorbed. However, it is very important that you keep in mind that there are many crystals out there that are sensitive to water, so this is not a method that you would use for that particular crystal. A prime example would be selenite. Another technique is salt cleansing, and just like the water cleansing, salt cleansing is the same thing. You would place your crystal in salt so that the salt can absorb any of the negative energy that that crystal has. Again, you do want to do research on which crystals can be placed in salt versus those that can't, because your more porous crystals will not do well in salt. Sound waves are another way to cleanse your crystals. Why this works is because sound moves through all elements: air, water, earth, even solid material like crystals. Sound waves create vibrations that break up stagnant energy around it. The most common technique or method used is smoke cleansing, and this is one that I personally like to use myself. You take sage or incense, palo, and you will hold your crystal over the smoke to cleanse it of any negative energies that it has picked up. Selenite is one crystal that doesn't need to be recharged. In fact, because of its known properties of cleansing and purification, it can be used to cleanse other crystals as well. After you have cleansed your crystals, this is when you want to focus on recharging them. Recharging is about restoring your crystal back to its natural energy and amplifying its properties. Crystals have specific vibrational frequencies that help with spiritual and physical practices. Recharging revitalizes these energies, ensuring that the crystal functions at its peak. You don't always have to recharge your crystals after every cleansing. However, it is important to do it when you feel like your crystals aren't operating to their highest frequencies or on special occasions like a full moon. But here are a couple of different ways that you can recharge your crystals when they need it. One of the methods is earth energy. I'm not quite sure what people actually call it, but it's taking your crystals and burying them into the earth so that they can recharge and absorb the grounding energy that earth has. The most common recharging method is placing your crystals under moonlight, whether it's a new moon or a full moon, because the belief is that it is pulling in that lunar energy that the moon offers. Now, if you place your crystals under moonlight, it is important that when the sun comes up, you bring your crystals back indoors. If you can't place your crystals outside during the night, you can place them inside in a windowsill so that they can still take advantage of that moon energy. Now, if you can't wait for a new moon or full moon to recharge your crystals, some people will set them in the sun. But it is very important that you take notice of the crystals that are not safe for sunlight, such as amethyst or rose quartz, because the sun can actually fade the beauty of your crystal. It is important to know that there are some crystals out there that don't need to be cleansed because of the energy and the power that it holds within. For example, clear quartz. That was just a few different methods that you can use to cleanse and recharge your crystals. Let me know in the comments which ones were your favorites. And don't forget to share this video with a friend, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. I will see you guys on the next. Until then, stay magical, my friends.